Hello class, welcome to the next class. In last class we have seen the phylum Chondromata, their general characteristics and which classes that they are having in case of phylum Chondromata. In this class we are going to see the specimen, the example that represents the phylum Chondromata, that is starfish. Scientifically it is called it as a scientific called as a asteriasis. Okay, त्याचं सायंटिफिक जे नाव आहे ते काय आहे, दॅट इज अ ॲस्टेरियसिस, पण कॉमनली इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज ए स्टारफिश. वाय स्टारफिश? बिकॉज द बॉडी इट इज लुक लाईक अ स्टार, त्याला 5 आर्म्स असतात. दॅट्स वाय इट इज द लुकिंग द अपीरन्स ऑफ द animal is like a star, that's why they call it as a starfish. आता if we see the habitat of these animals, so the starfish they are strictly marine water organisms. They strictly कुठे राहतात? They are living in case of marine water habitat. You see the body consists of 5 long arms and a central disc. Okay, जर तुम्ही त्याची बॉडी बघितली या ॲनिमलची, यू कॅन सी देर आर 5 आर्म्स and the central is a central disc. In that disc there is the presence of vital organs like all vital organs, all the systems they are present in case of this disc. Okay, here you can find the mouth, you can find the digestive system, you can find the respiratory system. So all the system they are presented into this central disc. These 5 arms they are very much important. They contract, they relax during the capturing of food. So that's why what happened ki these 5 arms they are helping the animal to survive. They are helping to animal for the locomotion, for the capturing of prey, because when there is a prey, when the animal see the prey, and that time what happened, all these 5 arms they get together and they will start to capture the food through the mouth, over here the mouth. So these arms they are the helping organ, or that is the most important part of the animal. You can find general characteristics of the starfish in any book. Today we are going to see the 2 systems. They are very unique systems are found in case of starfish. That will be the water vascular system and digestive system. First we will see the water vascular system. The water vascular system is a modified part of the coelom. In the last class I have told that the cavity is modified into these grooves or the water vascular systems. They are also the system is also called ambulacral system because there is the presence of ambulacral grooves. You can see, you can find the grooves over here. These blue structures are the grooves, and the grooves they are helping the retaining of water as well as the coming of water inside the body. म्हणजे पाणी आतमध्ये यायला पण ते हेल्प करतात, किंवा जे एक्सेस पाणी आहे बॉडीमधलं ते बाहेर टाकण्यासाठी सुद्धा हे जे काही ग्रूव्ज आहे दे आर हेल्पिंग इट आउट, अँड दे आर द ambulacral grooves. That why the system is also called as a ambulacral system. This system it is a very peculiar characters of the condoms. The presence of water vascular system, it is a very peculiar, it is a very unique character of condoms, and this system is consisting of sea water filled with the canals and the certain corpuscles. Now the water vascular system, you can see the diagram over here. It is mainly consist of 8 parts. The water vascular system in case of a starfish, it is consist of 8 parts. First you can see here these are the madreporite, then we are having stone canals. I will tell you what are these in the next slide. The first is the madreporite, then stone canal, then these are the ring canal because it rings it makes the circle towards the mouth of the starfish. Then these are the radial canals of the arms. हे काय त्याचे 5 आर्म्स आहेत आणि या 5ही आर्म्समधनं एक it goes the channel. You can see the channel. त्यामुळे ते काय आहे कॅनल्स. Then these are the small structure present on the ring canal. They are the Tideman's body. Then pollen vesicles. These are the pollen vesicles. Then these are the lateral canals. Ha, radial canal and can see the lateral canal, and the last will be the 2 feet. So these are the 2 feet structures are found in case of the water vascular system. This is the main part of the water vascular system is found in case of starfish. Now let's see the one by one. Madreporite is a rounded calcareous plate that is made up by the calcium. These plates they are the ossicles, they are the skeleton for the starfish. These are the made up of calcium carbonate cells, or they call as the calcareous plates. They are present into the aboral surface of the central disc in interradial position. I have told that in last class there are 2 surfaces. जो सरफेस वरचा आहे त्याला म्हणतात ओरल सरफेस आणि जो खालचा आहे त्याला म्हणतात ॲबोरल सरफेस. वरचा आहे तो ओरल सरफेस आणि जो खालचा भाग आहे त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण ॲबोरल सरफेस. द मायड्रेपोराइट दे आर प्रेझेंट ऑन टू द ॲबोरल सरफेस ऑफ द सेंट्रल डिस्क. It bears a number of radiating, narrow, straight and wavy grooves and furrows. The small grooves are present. Each groove or the furrow contain many pore-like structures to its bottom. The pores are present to the bottom for the retaining and gaining of water. Each pore leads into the very short tube, fine tubular pore canal. This passes inward to substance of the madreporite. There may be about 200 to 300 pores or the pore canals are present. The pore canals unite to form a collecting canals, and that collecting canals they are open into the ampulla beneath the madreporite. You can see these are the madreporite structures. You can see this is a enlarged view. हा काय आहे या एवढ्या स्ट्रक्चरचा हा enlarged view आहे. Then you can see the small pores they are founding onto the edges of the madreporite. Then the stone canal. The stone canal they are S-shaped. The walls are strengthened by the serious calcareous rings or the calcareous ossicles. They are internally lined with the cilia-like structures. They draws the sea water from outside into the canal. The one end of the opens into the outside to the madreporite and the other open into the ring canal. The one end of the stone canal is open into the madreporite and the other end will be opening into the ring canal. And the lumen of the stone canal is according to the ridge with the spirally coiled lamellae. And these lamellae they are helping to the storing of water, to filtering of the water inside the body. Then these are the ring canals. These are wide pentagonal ring-like vesicles lying around the mouth. So you can see these are the ring canals, and here you will found the mouth over here, and these are the ring canals. Then radial canals. हे काय आहे त्याचे हे radial canals आहे. These are the radial canals. From the outer surface of the ring canal gives off 5 radial canals. Gives the 5 radial canals, one in each arm. प्रत्येक आर्म मध्ये हा एक रेडियल कॅनल आहे. The radial canal runs up to the tip of the arm and ends to the terminal tentacle. Tip of the arm towards the terminal tentacle. म्हणजे हा इथून सुरुवात होतो, so it goes toward the apex part of the arm. Then Tideman's bodies. The ring canal gives out interradially 9 small yellowish irregular or rounded glandular bodies called racemos or the Tideman's body. Tidemanनी याचा शोध काढलेला आहे. That's why they called it the Tideman's bodies. And the Tideman bodies rest upon the peristomial rings of the ossicles. and they produce phagocytic cells which are helping for the food consuming. Then pollen vesicles. The ring canal bears on its outer side 5 pear-shaped structures called pollen vesicles, and they are interradially arranged. They are intermixingly arranged. They are ते एकमेकांमध्ये असे गुंतून त्याची जी अरेंजमेंट झालेली आहे, and they supposed to be regulate pressure inside ambulacral system and to manufacture amoeboid cells of ambulacral systems. So these cells, the pollen vesicles, they are helping the organism to maintain the pressure of body to the surrounding, to the water, and these systems, they are helping the ambulacral systems or the water vascular system to prepare amoeboid cells of ambulacral systems. Then lateral canals. In each arm, the radial canal gives out 2 series of short, narrow, transverse branches called lateral or podial canals. These lateral canals, they are attached to the base of tube foot, and it's provided with a valve to prevent backward flow of fluid into the radial canal. म्हणजे काय होतं की these canals, they are helping की जो काय बॅकवर्डचा फ्लो आहे वॉटरचा किंवा लिक्विडचा, it got prevent into the radial canal. So जो काय प्रेशर आहे वॉटरचं, they also managed by these lateral canals. Tube feet, there are 4 rows of tube feet in each ambulacral group. A tube feet is a hollow, elastic thin wall structure, closed cylinder and sac-like structure. They are having the air gaps in between them. It consists of upper sac-like ampulla, a middle tubular podium, and a lower disc like a sucker. A muscle fiber which consists of different walls of the ampulla and the podium. A tube feet are chief locomotory and the respiratory organ of asteriasis. The main respiration, the ring tree, आपण काल बघितली होती की there is a presence of ring tree. The ring tree is nothing but is present onto the tube feet of asteriasis, and these tube feet, they are main or the chief locomotory and the respiratory organ of asteriasis. Now functions of the water vascular system. The inner wall of the water vascular system are covered with the cilia. The inner wall of the water vascular systems canals, they are covered with the cilia. The beating of cilia causes the sea water to enter to the madreporite. म्हणजे काय होतं की जे सिलिया आहे, जे काही केस आहे त्याच्या बेसला काय करतात, दे गेट मूव, ते हालतात, आणि त्या हल्ल्यामुळे काय होतं की जे पाणी आहे ते कसं येतं, दे एंटर इन टू द madreporite. The sea water reaches the tube feet and their ampullae, and then the ampullae get contract. The valves are at the junction of the lateral canals and the tube feet prevent the flow of water into the radial canals. The water pours into the podia, then the podia get elongated and protected through the ambulacral grooves. Then the suckers are applied to the substratum. The tube feet now contract and push the body forward, and the water from the tube feet is pushed into the ampulla, and then the ampulla contract and the whole process is repeated. The locomotion is done with the water vascular system. Then this is also helps in the food capture. The tube feet are helping into the food capture. The tube feet are also helping into the locomotion. The suckers are used to open the shell of molluscus. Then starfish can be attached to the rock by the presence of tube feet. So the tube feet are also useful to attaching the substratum. So this is about the water vascular system. The next system is a digestive system of a starfish. Digestive system of the alimentary canal extending from the oral teeth to the apodal side, and it shows the following part. The digestive system is complete, well developed in case of starfish. The system, it is composed of mouth, esophagus, stomach and intestine. The mouth, it is present into the oral surface, it is into the central disc, oral surface, and then shows the sphincter muscles, and they are capable of the great expansion and reduction. So the mouths, they can get large and they also can get very small. So the contraction आणि जे होतं माउथची जी ओपनिंग आहे ती कधी जास्तही होते कधी कमीही होते अकॉर्डिंग टू द फूड. The esophagus, the mouth leads into the short esophagus and then the short tube, one blinded tube that open into the stomach. The stomach, it is a cardiac and pyloric parts. The first part of the cardiac stomach is big and five-lobed. Five-lobe का आहे? Because there is a presence of 5 arms. So प्रत्येक आर्म मध्ये जायला, प्रत्येक आर्म पर्यंत फूड जायला there are presence of 5 lobe. It can come out to the mouth. This is brought forward by 5 pairs of retractor muscles. The muscle gets retract. The pyloric stomach is small and star shaped. Each angle of the stomach is drawn into the corresponding arm. And this is a branch, and the branches are called pyloric cecae or the hepatic cecae or the gastric glands, which are responsible for the digestion. They work like a pancreas and they secrete digestive juices, and they also help to store or the reserve food. Then the intestine, the pyloric stomachs open into the 5-sided broad intestine. From intestine 2 to 3, rectal cecae are given off, and the last part of intestine is called as the rectum or the anus, which opens into the anus. This food, it consists of carnivorous type of food are found in case of starfish. Starfish is a carnivore feeding habitat. It feeds on a number of sedimentary mammals like oyster, crustaceans. The mechanism of feeding is whenever it comes in contact with the oyster or the food, it arcs over it. It attacks on the food. With the help of 2 feet, it separates the 2 valves of the oyster. To this gap, it pushes its cardiac stomach into the mantle cavity of the oyster. The digestion is both extra and the intercellular. The digestive juices are poured on the soft part of the prey. The digestion is partially completed outside the body. Then the starfish withdraws its stomach along the digestive food. The remaining digestion is completed in stomach and pyloric cecae, where the gastric glands are present, and these gastric glands help the animal for secreting juices, which helps in the digestion. The digestion is completed in the stomach and pyloric cecae. The digested food is absorbed through the walls of the digestive tract into the coelom and supplied to all parts. Most of the undigested food is sent out through mouth. In starfish, a very small amount of undigested food will be sent out to the anus. Hence, the intestinal rectum is very small. Remember that whenever the animal is carnivore, except mammals, whenever the animal is carnivore, the intestine, it is very short. The intestine, it is short relative than those animals, they are the herbivores. This is about the about asteriasis. In the next class, we are going to start the protochordates, unit number 6.